This documentary piece contains examples of how baby monkey channels blatantly mistreat their pets. Do not harass any of the channels referenced in this video. Viewer discretion is advised. This is a baby macaque. The baby macaque is deeply uncomfortable, just as a human child would be while freaking out in such a manner. The behavior of macaques differ from that of humans, but the looks on their faces, the body language they express, is universal. Here, this baby macaque, named Donut, is holding a bottle from which he drinks baby formula. Baby formula is not actual milk of any kind and is therefore not preferable for feeding a baby primate. Even with this bottle in hand that provides him with a teat to suckle on, he is deprived what he seeks most: comfort and security. Here, he tries to cling to his owner, as a baby monkey normally does to its mother in the wild. The owner makes a point of keeping a separation between the monkey and herself, which causes the monkey to freak out even harder. This monkey is left feeling as though he has been rejected by the only maternal figure he has. A mother monkey would let him cling. Because a baby monkey is not a human, he has no understanding, no frame of reference as to why this person will not let him cling to her for comfort and security, which for a baby monkey is a need. The noise he is making is referred to as geckering. It is how a monkey expresses a situation of unequivocal distress. Literally a cry for help. Literally a cry for one of his own kind to help him. He is also clasping his genitals, which is also a response to trauma or stress. The channel that hosts this video is called Cute Monkey Donut, and the monkey is placed in various situations of equivalent distress throughout the channel's catalog. Notice here how the video begins with the monkey geckering, cowering even. At one point in the video, he slightly relaxes when given a chance to cling for even a moment. That's all he wants at this point in time. He just wants to feel comfortable and safe. And baby monkeys fulfill that need by clinging to their mothers. So when this owner is giving him affection and holding him, he calms down and even coos softly. But when he senses that she will separate him, he begins geckering again, which, again, is because this separation is interpreted in the mind of a baby monkey as rejection, as being outcast and unwanted. She could just continue to hold the monkey and lay on a couch with him and watch TV or something, but that wouldn't make for as interesting a video. And because of the whole monkey hate rabbit hole that exists on YouTube, don't even get me started on that, a lot of people want to see a monkey freaking out anyway. So those people are getting exactly what they want from these videos. The fucked up thing is, this isn't even the worst it gets. Come on, guys. You really think I'm just gonna play my whole hand at the start of the video? It gets so much worse, people. Strap in. Here, we move on to another problematic channel, Monkey Donal. Here, we see a monkey try to cling for comfort, be rejected several times to the point where he then attempts to run and hide, an alarming and abnormal behavior for a monkey, and then having his hiding places being taken away from him in real time, causing further distress, geckering inconsolably all the while. The owner is trying to feed him a milk bottle, but that's not what he is looking for. The monkey is trying desperately to fulfill his biological need to cling onto a maternal figure, a need to which he is being continuously deprived. He even turned down the milk offering and continues geckering. Turning down food or drink is, again, an alarming and abnormal behavior for a monkey and a sign that he is traumatized. You can even catch a glimpse of a fear grimace as the owner coerces the monkey into drinking his milk. And this isn't even the most fucked up video to feature this particular monkey. Here is that same monkey geckering as the owner puts a diaper on it. First of all, I guess this is the only way pet monkey owners can keep their monkey from just pissing and shitting everywhere, but you can't conflate being a baby monkey with being a baby human, and I see this as people trying to impose what they would do for a baby human onto another species. Monkeys are not humans. They only vaguely look like humans. They don't talk like humans. They don't act like humans. They communicate and act like monkeys because that's what they are. They are primates, so they are related to humans, which are also primates, but you can't really impose a one-to-one replication of caring for a human onto caring for a monkey and expect the monkey to understand. That being said, this isn't the most messed up video either. I just wanted to make a few points. First of all, you'll see a yawn right about here. There are two different kinds of yawn for a monkey. There's the standard "I'm tired" yawn. Then there's the "I detest you severely" yawn that it does in anger. This is the latter. This monkey is seen geckering so violently and so frequently in these videos, compared and contrasted to monkeys on other channels that only gecker a little bit, if at all, while being diapered, indicating that there is a much deeper problem than just this. And we're getting closer to the root cause of this as well. Mind you, what you're about to see is what was considered by the owners to be suitable for public viewing. We can only imagine what's going on when the cameras aren't rolling. But when a monkey is constantly shown to be in perpetual distress like this, we can safely and correctly assume the presence of consistent abuse. Donal here is the monkey equivalent to Cody in the Daddy-O5 videos. Remember them? Remember that kid that was cutting himself because he was the one getting shitted on the most? As a matter of fact, the owners of this macaque even had the nerve to upload some of the abuse they subject him to. Fantastic. Here, I'll show you an example right now. Hey, you see this creepy, unmoving effigy of a species you don't understand? I'm going to feed your milk bottle to that, tease you about it, and only after your reaction is sufficient for my audience's entertainment, only then will I give it to you. Yeah, I'm giving you trust issues for social media clout. What are you gonna do about it? At the start of this video, we see Donal trembling in fear. Pure fear. This is a display of pure fear. We're off to a terrific start. Here, you see this effigy of a species that literally eats monkeys. You know, something generations of evolution have taught you instinctively to be afraid of. Well, here, I'm gonna move it toward you menacingly and feed on your fear for our entertainment. And the monkey is huddling toward this heartless harpy, trying to stay close, wanting affection, protection, milk to drink. But here, let's terrorize you with this toy crocodile, which, to a baby fucking monkey, is like being chased around with a knife. Alright? This is literally how a human child would react if you held a gun to their head and said you were going to shoot. Crocodiles are also related to Komodo dragons, which also have a particularly nasty penchant for clamping down on monkeys with their teeth, breaking their necks, bending their spines backwards, and then swallowing them whole. This toy crocodile means nothing to a small human child that has a concept of what a toy is. A human child knows a toy crocodile isn't going to eat it. What this baby monkey sees is a scary reptile in attack formation, ready to strike, ready to bite with its teeth, and do away with him in the vein of his ancestors before him. 20 million views, by the way. Most popular video on their channel, and it's this. Wonderful fucking job, people. Yeah, that's real great. Here is that same monkey, again, in another video. Untold fear and misery clearly visible in his eyes. Refusing to drink milk. Geckering. Freaking out. Here's another abused monkey. Santo, the name of this one is. The channel dedicated to it is called Monkey Santo, aptly enough. Again, a baby monkey desperate to cling. Again, being repeatedly denied, forcibly pried away every time. Dressed in human clothes, being manipulated and posed like a common plaything as he reacts and shrieks in terror. A world of agony told in his facial expression. Here is that same monkey being diapered. A reaction telling of fear, hatred, defeated catatonia. All in one. There's that I fucking hate you yawn again. You know they'll have to get rid of it once it stops being a baby, so that it doesn't claw their faces off and make them look like that Funky Town video. This monkey is being chronically abused, and is going to remember that as he grows up. Fucked up from being isolated away from his own kind. Harboring all the while the appropriate amount of resentment and aggression. Let's say you, a human, have a kid. A human kid. Treat it like shit. Record their every freak out and put it on the internet. Replace all semblances of comfort and care with relentless abuse. Just follow the Daddy-O5 playbook and make that kid your Cody. Even if your mistreatment is all that kid knows, even if you do everything in your power to deprive them that frame of reference, they're going to grow up understanding revenge is their birthright, and you're lucky if they don't exact it upon your sadistic ass. That's what's happening to these monkeys. That's why their owners abandon them when they get too big. And then that gets made into videos. And the cycle continues. Here is a baby monkey stuck on top of a door. This video is 3 minutes and 9 seconds in total and was uploaded recently. Yeah, let's not help this baby monkey that found itself in this position. Let's record it for 3 minutes. It's not like a cat, alright? It doesn't have the anatomy of a cat, where it can jump from the top of a door, land on its feet, and be okay. It's stuck on the top of a door that stands at least 6 feet tall. All that weight and pressure on its fingers, struggling to maintain grip, which has to be severely uncomfortable, if not downright painful. And you see the lip smacking, the facial expression, the desperate chirps for help. All of these are a display of panic and fear. This channel is called Monkey Home, And there's plenty of clips from this channel too. So, here's their monkey Tav Tav. Yeah, here's a clip from that same channel. See by now how there's a pattern of frequently displaying the distress of these monkeys? How they're always geckering, which is a display of panic? They dyed this one's hair too. Made it look like Dennis Rodman. Hair dye should never be anywhere near a monkey. But here, I, as the maternal figure of this monkey, am going to leave the room. Leave this monkey in the room with jack shit to do and some cuck behind a camera filming it as it freaks the fuck out. Oh, this monkey is misbehaving. It's being naughty. Except, it's a fucking monkey. A monkey, especially a baby monkey, doesn't know what misbehavior in the context of its human captors is. Life as a human's pet is different from living in the wild as these creatures are accustomed to. Everything this monkey experiences is unnatural in the context of its species. You can't just leave a baby monkey without a source of affection or stimulation and expect this kind of thing not to happen. That's just not how this works. Again, you see a monkey geckering at the mercy of its abuser. Again, the monkey's body language and facial expressions speak of misery. Like ElsaGate, these channels started making a presence on this platform years ago, and had videos and users get that ass banned on the regular because of this kind of horrendous content. And like ElsaGate, it never went away. My exposure to this shit started with the Alan Me videos, where they dressed their monkeys up in human clothes, like they're doing here, made them stand and walk on two legs like humans, which, by the way, is painful for monkeys to do for an extended period of time and leads to long-term health adversities. 666 likes, by the way. Nice. Look at this fear grimace, too. You see the fear grimace? Oh, it's smiling. No, that's a fear grimace. She's afraid. That clip's 6 years old. They probably abandoned or killed this monkey by now. They don't want you to think about that. They don't want you to think about the relentless training behind the scenes to make monkeys like this act like they're human when they're not. All for the sake of social media clout, of course. That's abuse. They don't want you to think about that. Now look at this. Look at this baby monkey. Look at her shrieking in horror as this psychotic bitch is brutally manhandling her to force her to wear human clothes. Look at the tape on her fucking hands. There's tape on her fucking hands. Look at how mercilessly cruel this is. If you've seen enough pet baby monkey videos, you'll know that monkeys will often suck their thumb because there's not a titty to suck on. It's been separated from its mother. It's got to suck on something. They usually suck on their own thumb. Male monkeys will even suck on their own pee-pees and suck on other monkeys' pee-pees for this reason. Obviously, I can't show that here, but there's videos of it on this platform. This monkey here is trying to suck her thumb and can't. The channel I got this clip from is called Deja Langosh, and it's probably one of the most egregious examples of baby monkey abuse I've seen on YouTube. Look at this monkey. Look at her struggling to bite the tape off of her hands, giving up, going into a catatonic, defeated state. Just take a good, hard look at this blatant cruelty on display. If there was ever an appropriate time to look at a clip on YouTube and say, dude, seriously, what the fuck? It's this. This is that prime example where you can't look at it and be like, oh, that's not abuse. They're just taking care of this animal and blah, blah, blah. That went out the window when they put tape on her fucking hands. This is the owner's way of telling the monkey, we're here to mercilessly subjugate you. And we don't like the idea that a creature we have forced dependence upon having opposable thumbs, so we're not going to let you get used to it. There's nothing you can do about it, so just shut the fuck up and accept your fate. Different clip, same channel. Different monkey. This one is being forcibly bathed with a turd half hanging out of his ass. Wanting to swing on this woman who is pulling and twisting his limbs and tail and, like, fucking waterboarding him. You can literally see the monkey's anger in his expression, just itching to swing on his abuser here. This is another one of those clips where you can't even make the argument that this monkey isn't being abused. I mean, at one point in this video, the woman giving him a bath basically puts him in a Kimura lock. I don't think monkeys typically bathe, and a good number of them seem to dislike water, but this isn't even the worst monkey bathing clip on the channel. Let me show you that one right now. Here, we begin with rapid lip smacking to signify the monkey has been made fearful and submissive, resigned to his fate. Still panicking nonetheless as this shower comes on. The water pressure of this shower head is probably more sensitive to a baby monkey than it is to the grown people that use it, but we don't give a shit about that, just keep filming. Yeah, now let's take as much soap as you'd put on a full-grown ass human being. We're just gonna put that much soap on this baby monkey. We're gonna make sure that shit gets into his eyes too. We're probably going to tape his hands after this, make him feel more helpless and traumatized. As you can see, out of every channel that showcases this kind of thing, I think it's probably obvious that this one actually makes me angry. Like, this actually pisses me off. These people should not be allowed to have pets. They should not be allowed to have children. They shouldn't be allowed to have jack shit, and this entire channel stands testament to why. It is evidence that can and should be used against them in a courtroom of law to enforce that exact point. Damn near every video, there's obvious signs of consistent trauma. Like here. Lip smacking, fear grimace. Here's a monkey with ink from a pen exploded all over it. Here's a monkey being repeatedly attacked and terrorized with a toy that scares the fuck out of it. You can see the monkey swing at it, bite it, pull at it, everything he doubtlessly dreams of doing to his owner, who continues to terrorize him with it and think it's funny. Again, this is literally just Daddy-O5 with monkeys. Last but not least, we have a channel called House Monkey, which literally just compiles clips of pet baby monkeys, specifically in situations of distress. Clips where they're geckering or doing this rapid lip movement, which signifies how terrified they are. The most egregious clip I've ever seen being this. You see, this baby monkey is freaking out while clutching his tail in pain. Maybe the owner hurt his tail. Maybe the owner force-fed him a jalapeno or something. But 2.5 minutes in, this monkey has expelled the poop and is freaking out about it. Either this monkey had this shit literally scared out of him, or couldn't control it and was fearful of angering his owner. Fearful of what might happen to it. If you've ever seen Fluffy abuse, where the Fluffies are like, "You want make bad poopies?" That's exactly what this reminds me of. That's exactly what this reminds me of. Whoever owns this monkey should clearly not own a monkey. Ever. In conclusion, I am not entirely against the idea of owning a monkey as a pet. I am just of the opinion that it can and should be done better than this. These clips that are all over every social media platform, primarily YouTube and Facebook, are examples of what not to do. Don't keep prying away a baby monkey that is desperate to cling. That is a biological need that is hard-coded into the very nature of this animal. Don't dress it up like a person. Don't try to make it walk like a person. Don't tape its hands shut. Don't terrorize it on purpose. If you only take in a baby monkey to get brownie points on the internet and are abusive or otherwise inattentive to its needs, then you should not own a baby monkey. A baby monkey's life in the wild can seal its fate with an unfortunate end, sure. A baby monkey is, for example, dependent on its mother in the wild, and if something happens to the mother, that baby monkey is screwed because nobody else will take care of it. Monkeys also have to keep lookout for predators in the wild, but it is still better for a monkey to live in the wild, even with all of that, than for it to be owned during its formative years by the people who make these kinds of videos. And then they abandon it and put it back into the wild, but because it never had the opportunity to learn the social skills for its species, it has no idea what the fuck to do or how to behave and becomes an outcast subject to a cruel fate, so it just never stood a chance from the start. These monkeys' lives equate to sheer terror from start to finish, a tragedy that is needlessly perpetuated for the sake of our viewership, and these animals clearly deserve better. I'm Bridget Yagami, and the next time I have something to say, I'll come back and say it.